tonight on
Does
It
It
Date
Date
Night?
Night?
I don't think this is gonna work. That makes like a nice little bed. What else can we do in our blanket fort, mister? Hey everyone, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Christian.
And it's
Date
date night. And tonight we are doing our second date from the Adventure Challenge. Let's see what we're up to tonight. We are doing the Great Indoors. So let's scratch it off. Here we go. Collect all the supplies needed for making s'mores, including canned methanol gel for fire. Next, gather all the blankets and pillows that you can find. Spend some time building the perfect, or not so perfect, blanket fort. After you've built your blanket fort, make s'mores and watch a movie. Google top 10 romance movies and pick from the list. You ready?
Sure.
Let's go. Okay, we gathered the supplies for the s'mores from the store and we went around and gathered together our spare blankets and we came up with a plan and we're ready to build our blanket fort. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's move the left seat over by the fireplace. Pivot!
Like that?
Okay. Okay. That should be good. That makes like a nice little bed. What else can we do in our blanket fort, mister? Okay, let's start with the blankets. Okay, so let's see.
Turn the couches around. And you put the broom across from back to back if the back is here.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We are regrouping. We've realized that this is probably not going to work. So we're going to move our couches and flip them around. Got some brooms to put over top of it to form a little bit of a ceiling so that hopefully the blankets will stay up. Let's see. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. So I think dining room chairs might be good. Which side are we doing out? Green?
Yeah, I guess. In case some animals come by and we camouflage slightly.
Okay, this might work.
That way. And this, a little bit of slack.
Okay. Is there... I guess just do sort of like this.
Okay.
I mean, we lose our camouflage, but we gain functionality.
Okay. Well, let some of the smoke out.
Okay. So, this is our blanket fort.
Ta-da!
So now we are going to move on to the next portion of the evening. I think first it would be good to pick our movie and then eat our s'mores. What do you think?
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, we've made it into our fort. We have our supplies. Now we're going to pick a movie. The Perfect Date, Crazy Stupid Love, Eat, Pray, Love. Any of those interest you?
The perfect date, I guess.
Okay.
Go with our channel.
I mean, that's true. It does go very well with what we're doing here. So we are going to put on the perfect date. Okay, we're going to get started on our s'mores. Do you want to light the fire? I got the big marshmallows. So, how do you like to make your s'mores? Let us know in the comments. Are you someone who patiently toasts yours? Or are you someone who just sets that bad boy on fire and waits for it to get burned and then blow it out? That's how I tend to be, because I tend to be a little impatient.
You're on fire.
This marshmallow's on fire.
These things are so big, I don't know if we're going to be able to cook the center.
Should we cut them in half?
No.
You can have some too. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to get nice and ooey gooey. I think I got too big of ones.
You got too much junk in the trunk.
I am actually going to do Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
I'm going to go with the king size Reese's peanut butter cups.
So, how much chocolate do you think goes on a s'mores? Do you do just 3 bars or do you do the 6? Do you do more than that? Do you pick something besides chocolate? Let us know. Look at that bad boy. Oop, let's not burn ourselves on the flames. Let's not do that.
I think that might be too much marshmallow. I have a big mouth, but I don't know if I can get mine in there.
So it's not ooey gooey, but the flavor, at least for me, because I charred mine, is still there. Oh no. I'm covered in marshmallow. It's hanging from your beard. And it's on your shirt.
You're perfectly fine, my dear. I get it.
Yes. Well, here, you get it. Okay.
Movie time.
Movie time. Okay, we have popped some popcorn for the movie, and we are going to get it started.
Yo, man, that number 2 turned to a number 5 real quick. Where the plunger at?
I've had a few number 5s in my life.
I've never heard that line before. Okay, we're partway through the movie, but honestly, we're just a little bit uncomfortable. So we are going to pause it and put the living room back together. We're going to head upstairs, finish watching it in bed. And who knows, maybe things can go a little further from there. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end so that you can hear our final thoughts about the date. See you in a bit. Thanks for tuning in to our Great Indoors date night. So let's get to the important part. How much did it cost? It cost us, not including the price of the date book, it cost us about $10 to $20 because we had to buy the supplies to do the s'mores and the gel to cook them in. But everything else we already had at home, so it wasn't super expensive. So did you find it entertaining?
Not really. I thought it was more of a pain in the butt moving everything around after working all day.
I agree. I didn't find it entertaining because we were essentially just sitting there watching a movie, which we can do at any time. If I'm going to buy a date night book that gives me date night ideas, I'm looking for something more than just sit and watch a movie, because that's something we can come up with on our own. Did you find it practical?
It could have been. I don't see it working in a small space like an apartment or a small house. We had plenty of room, but again, it was a lot of moving everything. I don't know if that was because of us.
So in the sense of the word practical, yes, this is absolutely practical. You don't have to go out and buy a lot of stuff. It can be done. Do I think it's actually practical? Not so much. Before we started filming, had discussed about 4 or 5 different ideas for how to make the blanket fort work. Then we started filming and the idea that we came up with didn't work. So last minute, we had to try to figure out something else to get the blanket fort to be functional. And at that point, we were just both incredibly frustrated and kind of already over it. Then I was like, okay, we're going to get in, we're going to settle in, it'll be nice and cozy, we'll have a great night. But then we were incredibly uncomfortable. It was just not, even though we put the cushions on the floor, it just was not a great, comfortable setting. So overall, technically it's practical, but really I don't think it overall is.
Yeah, sitting on the floor is not for people over 25, I think.
So was it romantic?
It could have been. I didn't find it too romantic, especially after my back started to hurt from sitting on the floor.
I personally did not find it romantic either. It could be different for you. You could make it romantic. There could be a lot of snuggling and cozying together. So you could make it romantic, but for us, it was not. If you enjoyed this video or any of our other videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss on any other date night ideas. Was it worth it?
No, I don't think so.
I completely agree. It wasn't worth it at all. The whole thing was just incredibly frustrating and just overall that made it to where it wasn't fun. So what rank would you give it? 1 to 10?
4? I think it could work, but it didn't work for us. So
I would give it a 2. I would probably never do this date again, but it wasn't so horrible that I wouldn't suggest you guys even try it. Give it a try. You might have a better chance at it than we did. And if you did, let us know below what you did to make it work for you. So, does it date night?
no, I don't think so.
I agree. I personally do not think this date nights. There are a lot of other things that you can do that's much more fun. So, don't forget to stay tuned for our other Adventure Challenge videos because we want to make sure we give this book a fair shake. So check out the other videos that we make. We'll see you later. Bye.